Okay, you're ready to go.
All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Christine Negretti. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and board-certified neurologic clinical specialist, and this is...
I'm Megan George, and I have the same titles, and we are with Neuro Lab 360.
Yeah, so we are a nonprofit neurologic physical therapy and wellness clinic located in Encinitas. We provide one-on-one physical therapy, group classes, educational seminars, and we're going to be hosting upcoming aphasia groups and loud crowds. So if you want any information on that, Lisa can definitely give you our contact information. But we're excited to lead you through your exercise group class today. All right, so I'm going to be standing. Megan will be seated, so whichever position you want to work out today, you can pick your position. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up. We'll go through an interval section, and we're going to combine some boxing today with our power moves. This class is really focused on big amplitude movement, really trying to get your heart rate up. So if you need a modification, we'll definitely explain them throughout. So just make sure you're doing something that's challenging but doable. Okay? All right. So if you're in a standing position, you're going to start with your legs out nice and wide. Your arms are going to come all the way out to the side. If you need a chair to hold onto in standing, that's absolutely okay. We're going to bring one hand down to our opposite foot, and then we're going to stand back up nice and tall. Think, open up that chest, and then we're going to switch sides. So we're warming up our hamstrings, and we're starting to work on that axial mobility. So keep going. Let's go for 10 out loud here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Woo, feel the hamstrings warming up there. All right, the next one, we're just going to go into a nice big march. So we're thinking reciprocal arm and leg movement. And I really want you to try and extend those fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Try and get those elbows nice and straight. You want to think, can I get my arm all the way up towards my ears? We're thinking again, big amplitude movement. Drive that knee up towards your chest. We'll go together for 10 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. All right, next exercise, you're going to take a nice wide base of support. We're going to squat down. You're going to bring your hands out in front of you. And then when you stand up, you're going to make a huge circle all the way up to the sky. Again, fingertips extended. And then we'll lower our arms down. And then we'll do it again. So it's a big squat down. Big reach all the way up towards the sky for 1. Coming down. Big reach up for 2. Down. Big reach up for 3. Down. Big reach up 4. Down. And up for 5. Down. Up for 6. Down. Up for 7.
Okay.
Down. Up for 8. Down. Up 2 more. Up for 9. Down. And last one, big reach as high as you possibly can for 10. Good. All right, roll those. Yes. Big full body movement. All right, so we're going to do our 6 intervals next. I have them with 45 seconds each to try and challenge us a little bit more today, but we're only going to do it 2 times through. So again, really focusing on getting your heart rate up in today's class. Our exercises are going to include some jumping, so I'll show you a modified version and a seated option as well. Megan will show you. Our first exercise, if you want to go for the whole thing, is going to be a jumping jack. So bringing your arms and your legs out to the side at the same time. Modified version, you can step out, out, or if you want a supported jump, hold on with both hands and try and jump your feet out, together, out, together. Second exercise, we're going to start with our left leg. If you're mirroring me, we're going to step out to the side. We're going to clap, feet together. Then we're going to step forward, snap, feet together. And then a big step back. Bring those hands out in front. You're going to flip them up and over. And then we'll cycle through again. So starting to work on our upper extremities, more of that fine motor skills. And then exercise number 3, before we rest, is going to be a run in place. So you're giving me a lot of energy here. You can just go for your regular run. You can keep the balls of your feet on the floor if you want and do a little modified version. Or again, you can hold on. So we'll get a rest break. Exercise number 4. Instead of jumping out to the side, we're going to try and split our feet. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, coming back to the center, and then you'll switch. Again, please hold on if you need to. Exercise number 5, we're going to come to that right leg now, and so it'll be a step out, clap, together, forward, snap, together, big step back, hands are coming out in front, flip them up and over. And then the last one, we're finishing with a run again. Okay, so pick whatever is challenging but doable. I'm going to come down here and get my timer going. So remember, if you ever need to rest, take it.
And if you're doing this in the chair, come all the way to the edge of the chair so you have lots of room to move those legs out to the side.
All right, so here we go. Starting in 3 seconds, your jumping jack or your modified jump. Here we go. I'm going to use my chair. Out, together. Good. You're picking your own speed. And as always, we got to remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. If you've never tried supported jumping, it's really great. Still have to have that power, that strength, but it just makes it a little bit easier, especially on our balance. All right, we have about 15 seconds left. And then we're gonna
Yes, see lots of people jumping.
I know, looks great. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Here we go. Left foot coming out to the side. Clap. Together. Forward. Snap. Together. Big step back. Hands out in front. Flip them up and over. Good. Again. Out. Clap. Together. Forward. Snap. Together. Back. Flipping those hands up and over. Together. Again. Out, clap, together, forward, snap, together, back, flip those hands up and over. All right, can you do this last one without us saying anything? Woo, I saw people doing it. All right, here we go. We have that run in place. If you're, again, balls of your feet want to stay on the floor, just pump those arms, pump those legs. Hold on to the chair if you need it. And it's a great ab workout.
Yeah, especially sitting. That core is working to keep you up and sitting.
Yes. We're driving that brain change right now. You have 15 seconds left. You're working hard. You're gauging your level of exertion. We want at least a 4 out of 10. Here we go. You have a break coming up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Get your break. Yeah.
All right. Breathe. Grab a towel, water if you need it. I will challenge you to keep walking during this active rest break. So not letting your body cool down all the way. You're in the chair. Megan's just keeping those legs moving. We have 10 seconds. And then we're going to start with our jumps. So again, we're not coming out together. This time, one foot's coming forward and back, and then together. Here we go. This one tends to be a little bit more challenging than the jumping jack because your base of support is still pretty narrow. So holding on again is an excellent choice. Woo! I knew I was going to feel these 45 seconds. And if you just want to bring stepping one foot up and back together, that is another option. So many ways to adapt the exercise.
Almost feels like a dance move in sitting.
And relax. All right, here we come with that right foot, stepping out, clap, together, forward, snap, together. Step back, hands come out in front, flip them over and down. Good. Step out, clap, together, forward, snap, together. Step back, hands come out in front, flip them over and back. Not gonna say anything this time. Good, one more time through. Awesome job. All right, we're running. Running in place.
If you're seated and need a little more support, you can always scoot back in that chair a little bit.
Try and keep those fingers extended. Don't make a fist right now. We'll do that later when our boxing section. 23 seconds. Keep going. Woo.
Loosen my hamstrings.
Get a rest break after this. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, keep moving. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! We made it through. One time. Awesome job. Breathe, keep walking if you can, and we have this whole thing just one last time. One more. You guys are all doing great. I see a bunch of moving bodies in the Zoom screen. So we are going to start again with those jumping jacks or picking whichever modified version you need today. Here we go. I'm going with the supported chair. All right, feet coming out together. Here we go. 45. Again, you can just step out to the side as an option.
Always do that modified version.
Yeah. A lot of these are challenging in the chair too.
Yeah, it takes a lot of core work to do these when you're seated.
All right, 15 seconds. Woo! You can always bet on jumping jacks to increase your heart rate. Last 5 seconds, you're almost done. 2, 1. All right, we're stepping out with that left foot. Clap, feet together, stepping forward, snap. Feet together, step back, hands come out in front, flip them up and over. Feet together, again, out to the side. Clap, forward, snap, together. Back, hands come out in front, flip them over and back. All right, I'm not gonna say anything these last 2. Good, one more. Quick breather, because we got our rest. Here we go. And begin. If you just need to march in place, that's all right. Modified jog.
If you're seated, you can try and get those feet nice and loud. Try and stomp those feet on the ground. Bring them up to your chest.
Fingers extended again. Arms and legs are moving. We have about 15 seconds. This class is definitely going to count towards that 150 minutes of aerobic exercise that is required in a week period. Keep moving again. That is a great option. You need to take a seat. That's okay too.
You can move your knees kind of side to side, release those hip flexors a little bit if you're sitting.
All right, 3 more exercises, or should I say intervals. We're gonna start with that split jump. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. Then we'll go with our lateral stepping and then run. All right, here we go. Split jump together, split together. Keep going. Again, make sure you're not holding your breath. Give your body that necessary oxygen because you are working hard right now.
Heart rate's up.
20 seconds. Great job, everyone. Looks great in the camera there. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming forward, we're stepping out with that right foot. Clap together. Step forward. Snap together. Step back. Hands come out in front. Flip them over and back. Together. Again. Out to the side. Clap. Forward. Snap. Together. Step back. Hands come out in front. Flip them over and back. My lips are sealed. One more. Quick breather here because we're finishing with our run and go. Last exercise for your intervals.
Now we're going to move on to our power moves.
Keep it going. Arms and legs are moving. Woo. You want a little extra challenge? You can run forward and back. Challenge yourself on this last one here. Almost done. Keep it up. You guys look great. Less than 15 seconds to go. Give you a countdown for the last 5. Here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Take a breather, catch your breath.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna switch positions. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about power moves. So Christine is gonna be showing the modified version if you need to stay seated, and then I'm gonna be showing the version in standing. I'm still catching my breath. So power moves, for those of you that are new to this class, stands for Parkinson's Wellness and Recovery. And it's a series of 4 different moves done in multiple different positions to really challenge and improve the 4 aspects that are really challenging for people with Parkinson's. So I'm going to show the 4 moves as their kind of baseline version, and then we're going to add modifications with boxing today in a standing and a seated position. So the first one is a power up. So your feet are going to be underneath your hips. Your arms are going to be out in front of you. You'll sit down and stand up. So this is really working on that posture, that upright mobility. Our second one is a power rock. So your feet are in the same position. You're going to reach up towards the sky. Opposite arm reaches the opposite direction. Come back towards the middle. Really working on this big weight shifting side to side. That's a power rock. Our arms are going to be nice and wide, feet wide for our big power twist. So you're going to take one hand, twist all the way over to the opposite one, pivoting on that back leg, and then making sure you open all the way up, getting a big stretch in your chest, and then the opposite direction. So that's working on that axial or trunk rotation and mobility. And our last one is a big power step. So your feet come all the way together, your hands start in, do a little squat down, step out, big reach, and then come in, opposite side, working on those big transitional movements. So we're going to do a little variation of all of those today by adding some boxing moves. So for our power up, our feet are going to be in the same position. We're going to sit down And as we stand up, we're gonna do an uppercut and an uppercut. So big punch up, opposite arms, pivoting on that opposite back leg. So we're gonna go ahead and start with 10 of those, counting out loud with me. Really use those big voices, adding to that exercise. So sitting down, standing up, 1, down, come up for 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8, up for 9, and 10. Nice job. So big, powerful punches. We're going to do that one a second time on our second round. So really focusing on that big rotation, pivoting on that back leg. Our next one is going to be a power rock. So your feet are going to be in that same position. You're going to rock to one side and hook across your body. So almost leading with that elbow, like you're trying to hit a target right in front of you. Again, pivoting on that back leg. Then you're going to shift your hips to the other side. Same thing, big hook, opposite direction. So we're going to go for 12, I think, on this one. Okay, so 6 on each side. So shift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know why I chose 12. I just liked the number 12 for that one. So arms are going to be nice and wide for that next twist. Oh, actually, no, we're leaving them here. So we're going to twist to the side and jab all the way across our body. So big cross body punch. Come back to the middle, opposite side, big cross body punch. Okay, so make sure you're really pivoting on that back leg, getting that full body rotation. We're going to do 10, 5 to each side. Ready? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, everyone. The last power move is going to be that big step, and we're going to have a jab as we come back to the center. So you're going to step out to the side, come back to the center, quick jab. Okay, and then we'll alternate sides. We're going to go for 10. So stepping out to your left, big step in, quick jab. Opposite side, come in as quick as you can move those hands while still maintaining those big, powerful punches. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, everyone. Take a minute to catch your breath, and we're going to start from the beginning and go through all of those again. So if on that first round, you were kind of figuring out what the combo was, you got a little bit of practice, so now try to add more power to each of your punches or add a little bit more rotation to that back leg. So really working on that rotation and weight shifting is really important for improving those skills in real life. So we're going to go into that power up. Feet are going to be underneath our hips. Arms are going to be up in that boxing position, so hands are up by our face. You're going to squat down as you come up, uppercut, uppercut. There's 1, come down, opposite side, uppercut, uppercut. 2, big punch, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job, everyone. Feet are in that same position. We're going into that power rock with that hook. So rock one direction, big hook across your body. Opposite side, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Widen those steps, for that big, powerful twist. Arms again are going to be up by your face. Remember, you're blocking that opponent with boxing, twisting all the way across, big punch across to the other side of the room, coming back to the center. Remember to pivot on that back leg. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Last one is going to be that big power step with the jab. So step out, arms are up, step together, punch, punch, quick as you can, big as you can. Step out, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job, everyone. Take a minute to catch your breath. Now we're going to flow all of those together. So we're going to do one of each of the moves a couple times through. So when we flow our power moves together, it's really challenging our cognition. So transitioning from one activity to another. So I'm going to start to kind of decrease my cues a little bit. I'm going to cue you guys through the first couple, and then I want to see if you can remember those combos and how to transition into the next one. So whenever you're ready, your feet are going to be underneath your hips. So we're doing our power up with our uppercut, straight into our power rock with our hook, into our power twist with the cross, and then coming feet together, power step with the quick jab. Okay, so we'll go a little bit slower on the first couple, just so you guys get that motion. And then again, I'm going to decrease my cueing, see if you guys can follow along. So feet are underneath your hips, arms are up in that ready position, sitting down, big uppercut, then weight shift into that hook, hook, widen those feet a little bit, cross, cross, feet come together, big step, jab, step, jab. Good. Widen those feet again from the top. Sitting down, uppercut, hook, hook, widen those feet, cross, cross, feet come together, into a jab, into a jab. Okay, so I'm going to have you guys do the feet position on your own this time. Uppercut, hook, hook, cross, cross, jab, jab. Good. Last two. Let's see if you can do it on your own. You can always watch us and follow. Good. One more. Nice job, everyone.
It's so hard not to talk.
It's a really good challenge, and it's hard to synchronize with someone else as well. Okay, take a minute to catch your breath. You guys did awesome with those power moves. If you have any questions, Lisa has our contact information. You're more than welcome to follow up with us. We're going to end with a little bit of a stretch. So I'm going to do a standing version for some of them and a seated version for maybe one. So while in standing position, we're going to stretch that hip first. So you're going to take your ankle, cross it over your opposite knee, hang on to the chair for support on this one. This does not need to be a balance exercise. And you're going to sit back like you're sitting into a chair. And you should feel this on the outside of your hip of the leg that's crossed. So take some nice, easy breaths.
And if you're in sitting, you're just bringing your leg, resting it on your other thigh. If this is too much of a stretch, you can always extend the bottom leg out and stay here.
And so we're going to hold each of these for about 30 seconds. Just try to take some nice deep breaths. And go ahead and switch sides for this one. opposite ankle over opposite knee, sitting back like you're in a chair. If you're standing and you're not feeling this in your hip, you might be kind of rounding in your back. So really think about keeping that low back nice and flat, kind of hinging from your hips versus rounding over. Keep that posture up nice and tall. A few more seconds here. Good. Go ahead and let that leg go down. Shake out those feet if you need to. Now we're going to do a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see me. So you're going to take one leg, kick it out in front of you, and then bend that other leg as you sit your bottom back, feeling a stretch in the back of your upper thigh.
So even if you're in sitting, really important to, again, not round your back out. If you round your back out, you won't feel it as much.
If you want, you can kind of play with the position of your foot. You can point your toes, bring them up. Take a few deep breaths here.
Heart rate slowing down.
Yep.
Recovering.
Okay, go ahead and switch sides. So opposite leg, kick that heel out, bend that opposite knee, and sit back like you're trying to aim for that chair.
There you go. What's shaking? Is that me?
Like the muscle might be fatigued if it's shaking when you're stretching it. As long as you feel like it's not painful, it's just a little bit of a stretch, you can kind of hang out in that position. Just see if you can take a few deep breaths. If it's too uncomfortable, just kind of back off a little bit, so don't bend forward quite so far. Well, we worked those hamstrings really hard today, so they might be a little bit tired.
Yeah.
Good. Go ahead and stand on up. Our next one's going to be a cross-body arm stretch. So you're going to have one arm out in front of you, hook that other arm underneath. I'm going to move closer so you guys can see me, like this, and then pull across your body. You should feel it right here in the back of that shoulder. So we did a lot of punching today, really using those shoulder muscles. I'm going to give them a little bit of a stretch.
Try to make sure that your shoulder isn't coming up towards your ear. Try to keep it down.
And go ahead and switch sides. So opposite arm goes out in front. Hook that other arm underneath and pull across.
Do a few wrist circles if you want.
We really got our whole body working today. So hopefully everyone got their heart rate up a little bit. That's kind of the goal of these types of exercise classes. We want that heart rate to get up for really important for making those changes in your brain. Go ahead and relax that arm. Last one's going to be the hand behind the head. So hands are going to go behind your head here. And you're going to try to pull those elbows open. See if you can take a nice deep breath here. You can push your head into your hands a little bit, opening up that chest.
Good one. Tight pecs that contribute to that more rounded posture. A good one to do. Really open up.
And see if you can pull those elbows back for one more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, arms down, shake it out. Give yourself a round of applause. You guys did fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Very nice job today. If anybody has any questions, they are free to ask, but thanks for having us. I see a few familiar faces. Hello, everyone.